is Pint to Dumb, Pint to How to Juke a Barbie, Pint Size. And we are back with another fucking video. This is my channel, Indica Love, where we have all realness, real spill, no captivity in this bitch, all love, all peace. You know what I'm saying? Beating up the negative shit, and we just going through life. Fuck it. And y'all, excuse me, I cuss like a sailor. My mom does. Oh, getting well. I'm going to try to, pull back on the cursing due to YouTube. Eventually, I want to blow up on this shit and make some money. So I'm going to try to refrain from cursing as much as I would. I mean, you know what? Fuck it. We gonna go there. We gonna get there. So this video is going to be a story time. This story time takes place, I think, yeah. So I was in 12th grade. So if you know me, I grew up in a small town. I'm not gonna say no locations or nothing like that. I grew up in a small town in East Texas, y'all. So my whole life, I went to a school that was down the road from the school from my family. So my whole life, my mom pretty much put me and my sisters in a different school, maybe like 10 minutes away, if that's even what you want to say. So I was going to school 10 minutes away from where my other family was, but because of the age difference in my siblings, we were all able to go to school. And yeah, hold on. So basically what I'm basically trying to state is my cousins were in another school and my family was in another school, but because of the age of my sisters, my family was able to make both of their graduations individually. But when I graduated, my sisters and them all had the same graduation date as well. I just wanted to graduate with my cousins. It would be on the same day as my siblings in another school. So my family was not going to be able to be there as the same day as me, but I didn't give a fuck about that. The reason why I ended up going to my second school in high school was because my best friend was about to get put in ISS in the school I was at. I forgot what it was about. Maybe it was something with like, what was it about? I think it was about weed or something. I don't remember. Oh, she failed a drug test. So they was gonna put her, I don't understand. My old school used to make us take drug tests. Like, what the hell you making me take a drug test for? If I'm smoking weed, bitch, it ain't none of your motherfucking business. It's off the clock. I'm not in this school. I done did my 7 hours, however we was in school. Like, damn, like, we grow up just to do another 8 hours? Like, well, we was doing like 6.5, 7, but still at the damn, like, this is too much. Adulting is way too much for me. Put me back in the fallopian tube, bitch. Put me back in the uterus or whatever, where I was chilling, you know what I'm saying? Eating for free, chilling, big chilling in the womb, But anyways, so back to the story. So I ended up going to the school because my best friend was about to get kicked out of the school previously that we were both going to because she had failed her drug test. Me, I didn't smoke in high school. I did probably once or twice, and I do have story times on those. But, oh child, that's for a different day, honey. That's for a different, I can't put that on my channel right off back. That's embarrassing. So I started going to this school. It was cool. My cousins was there. I was the new hot thing in the flesh. You know what I'm saying? I was a Scotty too hottie type of bitch. Damn, I couldn't get it out. I was Scotty too hottie in the club. You know what I'm saying? The new meat in the area. You know what I'm saying? The only people that knew me, I grew up in a small town. So if you knew me, you knew me. If you did not, you did not. Because I was one of those people, I was chill. I was in the house. I wasn't like my sister. One of my sisters would go to every party. Shit, she'd be everywhere, ass in the air. Tutu. That's just who she is. But I was really shy in school. I was laid back. I was to myself. If you fuck with me, I fuck with you. But if I didn't, then you wasn't going to see me, hear from me, none of that. I was super goofy though. So, people knew me because I was like, I guess you could say I was a class clown. I was always in trouble for some shit, for making people laugh. But so I started going to the school, my cousin and my cousins and my best friend, and it was really cool. I got there, I was having fun, you know what I'm saying, just checking out the scene. I'm in a different school, I'm looking at the boys. I don't even know half these motherfuckers because, like I said, I be in the house. Like, I didn't even know half my damn classmates when I was going to school in the damn school I was going to, because that's how much I just didn't pay attention to these motherfuckers. I was so much in my own zone. But you know what I'm saying, it's my first day at a new school. I'm looking around the area, I'm seeing. And initially, it was this boy that I was in class with, and it was him and his cousins. I was looking at his cousins because, like, damn, like, They was fine. They had the same name. That was my first period class. If you was if you was in Miss Cass's first class, do you know who the fuck I was first period? Do you know who I was talking about? 12th grade. It was these two Hispanic boys, these two Mexican boys. I used to call them Big Gucci and Little Clutch because they had the same name, and one of them was thicker and one of them was smaller. But I thought they was just so fine. Like, ooh, they was so fine. So fine. They would be looking at me and I'd be looking at them. They be looking at me, but I think they was just looking at me like, bitch, what? Bitch, why are you looking at me? Because my thing is, when I got older and I got in high school and shit like that, like, I've always been a like straightforward type of gal. Like, if I like you, if I'm feeling you, okay, I'm gonna let you know that. And my thing is, back then, I wouldn't necessarily tell you, but I would be like, you know, you're gonna feel this heat, because I'm gonna be looking at you like, yeah, I'm trying to be all cute and seductive, like, looking high. Look at my eye. It's lazy, y'all. Don't come at me. I'm like, I'm just in the crowd, like, you see me, you know what I'm saying? I'm making little gestures, winking and shit. Like, they like, damn, this bitch probably got Tourette's or anything like that. So I'm just making little gestures. I'm winking, you know what I'm saying? And they just staring at me, because then I'm staring back. And they cousin just looking at me like he wasn't ugly, he just wasn't my type. And then he had like this little, it wasn't that he wasn't my type. Honestly, y'all, I'm a mouth person, and like he had like these teeth, like these teeth. I can't explain it. They was chipped. I mean, shit. They was. Here you go. So have you ever walked into like a cowboy theme type of situation, or you go to like a steakhouse and they had them ugly ass doors on the bathroom where they just swing open, the ones you just walk through like you're in a crowd? Yeah, that's how his teeth look. They was giving very much swinging doors. So I didn't pay no attention to him. And I was just chilling, you know what I'm saying? I went through our class, like months go by, and at this time, my best friend was dating my cousin, my favorite cousin. He knows who he is. Hey, favorite cousin, you're still my favorite cousin, even though we're 23. That's still like my very, very favorite cousin. Oh, fucking well. All you other bitches, fight me. Nah, just playing. Love y'all too, but that's my favorite cousin. He know who he is. Fuck it. You know who you are, cousin. But yeah, so we used to all hang out together, and it was like, oh yeah, like, my homeboy like you. He didn't say that. His friend said that. Oh, y'all. Hold on. So we was talking one day, and he was just like, yeah, like, I was asking him about the Hispanics, and I was like, yeah, like, hey, like, what's up with Lil Louis Clutch and Big Gucci? You know what I'm saying? Big Gucci, Lil Louis. And he was like, oh yeah, they got girlfriends, da da da. You know me, I'm looking around, peeping in the lunchroom, whatever. And then like, so one day I go and get in the lunch line. It was nacho day, I think. I don't know. We used to have some smack ass food at that school. That school food was way better than the school I went to. Like, the school I was going to, they was serving me like we was in prison or some shit. They prepared me to be locked the fuck up. Okay, let me readdress. So I'm standing in the line, my lunch. I'm trying to get my lunch, and Lil Louis Clutch is over here talking to me, and I'm just like, yeah, Lil Louis Clutch, da 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 da. Like, you know, we just popping on shit, but he ain't even like flirting with me or nothing. Oh my God, y'all, hold the fuck up. So he wasn't flirting with me or nothing like that. He was just telling me, oh yeah, like Big Gucci little brother wanna get your number. I'm like, okay. But then I see who it is. It's this young ass boy. He's in like 10th grade. I'm like, hell nah, bro, fuck that. I'm like 17. In my head, I'm 17 going on 21. I'm like, nah, fuck that young ass nigga, da da da. I'm like, nah, love, I'm good. But then like, I'm like, okay, so his homeboy wasn't ugly. He just had fucked up teeth. And he was like, okay, well, da da da. So eventually me and his homeboy linked in with each other, and we started talking to each other. And the one with the swinging doors, I'm gonna give him a name. His name is, what is his name gonna be? Pepper. Okay, so y'all don't come for me, because I'm not sending for y'all hoes. So me and Pepper started talking after. Eventually, me and Pepper linked up and we exchanged information. I don't remember exactly how it went. I'm not sure because we had several classes together. So I'm not sure if it was our period classes, like our sixth period. Because after like sixth period, I would leave. I used to leave early, honey. When I was a senior, honey, after I got my little credits, I would go. So I don't know if it was sixth period, first period, or shit. We had like three classes, 4 classes together, majority of them. So we seen each other frequently. So we started texting each other and like, oh my gosh, y'all. I ain't gonna lie, I always like Hispanic boys. Like, papi, me gusta mucho, papi. You know what I'm saying? I always like me a little Hispanic man. So not all of them though, the good looking ones, you know what I'm saying? Y'all get what I'm saying? But like he was so cool. We was chopping it up and all of that. And you know, we was hanging out and we was in high school and just having fun with each other. And like, I thought he was cool, so we started hanging out outside of school. My mom would know about us hanging out. I was never, let me tell you this right now, I couldn't sneak. I wasn't a sneaky kid. I didn't feel like I had to do that because my mom made it to where, like, first of all, the woman had ears like a dog. Ears like a dog. You wasn't, like, she wasn't playing on shit. Like, don't play with me, I'm not gonna play with you. Like, you gonna be honest with me or you gonna get your ass beat and get kicked out. That's really how it was. My mom was a no tolerance type of motherfucking person. But I feel like by the time she got done with her other 2 daughters and ran their ass to the ground, by the time she was with me, she was a little bit more chill. She was a little bit more understanding. I mean, I'm guessing because she's seen a lot of herself in me. Other than my looks, okay. So she was chilling and she used to always let me go hang out with him. And then it was one day where my best friend was like, hey, I want to go stay the night at your cousin's house. But I'm gonna tell my mom I'm with you. And I'm like, okay, great. So I'm gonna go tell my mom I'm staying at your house, bitch, and I'm gonna be with Pepper. So she's like, okay, bet, that's the plan. That's what we sticking to, right? Y'all, shit would have been smooth sailing, straight smooth sailing. So when my friend used to come to my house, her mom would never let her drive her car to my house. She would have to go home after school and her mom would drop her off at the house. But this night her mom was like, hey, you can drive the car to the house. I just need to know that you made it there. So the nice y'all, smooth sailing. Like, the day go on, night go on, we link up, my friend come and pick me up. I'm like, bye mom, I love you. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing this whole spiel. I love you, mom. I'ma see you tomorrow. We're besties. Yes. Like, we doing this shit. We going at it. So, y'all, this shit is so embarrassing. So, I get in the car with my homegirl. My homegirl like, okay, I'm gonna drop you off at Pepper house. I'm like, okay, bet, and I'm gonna go to your cousin's house. I'm like, okay, bet, girl. My mom thank you with me, and I'm thank you with my mom, da 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 da. And she was like, yeah, like, you know, everything's cool. So she had her plan. She was supposed to give her mom a call when she had got to my mom's house, but she didn't. Well, I guess she didn't think her mom really cared that much about the situation or something. I don't know. So we split up. She dropped me off at his house. He stayed probably like 10-15 minutes away from me, not far. And then she went to my cousin's house. My cousin literally stayed like down the street from from the dude. So we good. I'm chilling with him. We linking. We watching movies, cuddling. You know, making out. High school shit. You know, making out. He might have grabbed the ass cheek. You know what I'm saying? I might have grabbed the testicle. I'm not gonna lie. We was in like shit. I was 18 by then. You come on now. So we get to chilling. We hanging out. I'm just vibing. My phone's vibrating. I'm not even noticing my phone vibrating. I'm just chilling, minding my business. And then eventually my phone is just blowing the fuck up. I'm like, hello? And she's like, yeah, so you in trouble. I'm like, what are you talking about? I'm in trouble, bitch. The plan is golden. My mama ain't called me, none of that. was like, no, girl, like, you were in trouble. Like, my mom told me that I had to come back to the house. You finna get in trouble. My mom told me that I had to come to your house and, you know, put your mom on the phone. I'm like, bitch, holla. So she was like, yeah, I'm pulling up at your house right now. Bitch, what do you mean you pulling up at my motherfucking house right now, bitch? I'm not even with you, bitch. What do you mean you pulling up at my shit without me? What the fuck? And if you see this, bitch, we still cool, bitch. But how the fuck you gonna do that? Why you didn't come and pick a bitch up? You could have stalled and be like, ma, I got a pop tire. Ma, I need a gas or some shit. You could have pulled the bitch. Bitch, I didn't say I was in there but 7 minutes away from you, bitch. But anyways, let me calm back down, y'all, because she really almost got my head knocked off my motherfucking shoulders. Like, shorty, you know who you is. I love you to death. You my people still, but fuck that. So anyways, so she calling me. She's like, yeah, like, as she's saying this, she walking in my house. I hear my door closed. I'm like, bitch, you're at the house already? We didn't even like call and like consult with each other, bitch. You pulled up in my motherfucking yard? In my house. In my house. I knew it. I fucking knew it. Like, I knew this shit wasn't gonna work. I was never a bad kid. I promise you, mama, if you see this, I love you. I'm sorry. You don't never know how to get down, God, but this the God to get down. Damn. So, this motherfucking bitch, no, it's playing. So basically, the girl goes into my house and she let her mama talk to my mama, and I'm like, and she's just like, where's Chelsea? Where's her antennas at? Where's Chelsea at? And I'm like, what do you mean? Sorry, y'all, my ring light. And I'm like, what do you mean? What do you mean? Like, she's like, so she gave me a call and she's like, yeah, we on, so she hung up. She did whatever she had to do. I'm in that bitch heartbeat. She called me, she's like, yeah, girl, you in trouble. I'm with your mama. We about to pull up. Bitch, I'm laying in the bed, kicked out, V out, shoes off, all that. Bitch, I get out the bed, get to put my jackets on. It's wintertime. I'm a cold bitch. I'm always cold. Even when it's hot outside, I'm always fucking cold. Bitch, I get to put my shit on, do. My mama call me, come outside. I look at him, he look at me, I'm like, my mom outside. He like, for real? I'm like, yeah. So we walked, he sent me outside, right? He wasn't gonna go outside at first. Because, I mean, shit, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's Mexican. My mom's black. Like, he's Mexican. Like, how can I say? Like, he's like, his English is not the best type of Mexican. And my mom is like a motherfucking hood bitch. So, she's not a bitch. My mom is hood as hell. She's very hood. We give ghetto fabulous in the best way possible. I love my family. We country as hell. Just a vibe. So, I'm walking out. I'm walking outside. Mind you, I didn't get in the front. Who getting in the front seat? Usually, you know, I'm big dude. I get in the front. My mom's car. My bad, y'all. My camera died. So I usually was sitting in the back. I usually sit in the front of my mom's car on the Bluetooth, turning the whole party up. But honestly, I was in the back. And hold on, y'all. So let's go ahead and finish this video. My damn phone done fucked. It's just so much. Anyways, so yeah. So basically, I sat behind my mom. My mom is very much a no nonsense type of person, so she doesn't deal with any bullshit at all. So yeah. She didn't say anything, but when we drove off, she was like, don't motherfucking do that shit again. Don't ever in your life do that shit again. And I was like, yes, ma'am. And she says nothing else to me. It was never brought up ever again. And to this day, I kind of want to call her and ask her like, Ma, you remember that day you called me at that boy house and you picked me up? And you know what's so crazy? I don't even know if old girl mom found out. I don't even know if my mom told her mom. Like, my mom really is, she's super cool and laid back. She's cool. She's cool beans now. She's cool beans now. But yeah, so I didn't even get in trouble that night. YOLO, but it was a very much embarrassing story, and he did make fun of my ass for a little bit for that situation, because you know he's Mexican. His parents, they didn't give a fuck. Like, you can bring as many bitches as you can, you want to through this bitch. But his family was out of town too. Yeah, I'm snitching. Hey, if y'all see this video, your nephew had me in y'all motherfucking house when y'all was out of town in Mexico, so be his ass. And he know who he is. And to be honest, I'm like, I am so freaking dead that, like, my mom didn't even do anything. What scares me the most was because she was super quiet and she didn't say nothing. But it's like, you know what, honey? If the bear is sleeping, who am I to poke it? If the bear is chilling, who am I to poke the bear? Nobody. So I mind my business. But yeah, that's the end of this story time. And if you're watching this, Pepper, how are you, Pepper, if you're watching this? And to my ex-best friend from high school, bitch. Nah, just playing. We good. You know it's all love there, baby. You know we speak when we speak. So until next time, YouTube, have a good motherfucking day, night, wherever you at, however you kicking it, whatever it is. Peace.